quick. Whole squad on that rip. Yeah. The other night, lavishly told me that I'm all these people. Imagine how I feel to watch another at the top. You know that if you wasn't you, you would be dissing you, dog. Damn. Okay, from that perspective, I see what you talking about. Where I lost them at, but maybe I ain't lose them at all. Maybe I keep moving forward and they're just stagnant. They ain't moving at all.
The unmistakable New York skyline to the east. And we are across the river on the Jersey side at MetLife Stadium in East Rutherford. Coming up, two teams ready to square off. It's the San Francisco 49ers and the New York Giants. With Greg Olson, I'm Mike Tirico, and that is Ben Sauls, who's set to get this one started. Should be a wet one, and off we go from MetLife Stadium. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Here's Christian McCaffrey to get things started. That's a nice job keeping his balance in these conditions. A gain of about 5. It's a gain of 5. Brings up second. Ball on the 40 now. Here's 2nd and 5. They run once more with McCaffrey. And he's going to be out of bounds at the 41. They'll get 19 out of that play. 1st down, 49ers.
First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Off the play fake. Here's Purdy. Open man, it's the tight end, Jake Tonkus. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. That's 13 more on that play, and quickly another 1st down. Purdy's going to give this one to McCaffrey, and he'll manage to pick up about 4. Darius Alexander there on the tackle. From the 23, here's 2nd and 6. From the shotgun, it's Purdy. That one incomplete. Good job. Textbook there. Separated the man from the ball, and it'll bring up 3rd down.
And that's exactly what every defense is trying to do in the passing game. They want to muddy up these windows, Mike. Make every throw as contested as possible. No separation, contact right at the catch point, and does a great job forcing the incomplete pass.
And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up 4th down.
On the field goal, a 38-yard attempt.
Oh, he missed it from short range. A bad miss. It's no good. And this will stay a scoreless game.
And that's just a tough way to finish off what was a good opening drive. And obviously, as a kicker, you have to have a short memory. But you can bet he'll be thinking about that one the rest of the way.
They'll run, and this is Cam Scattergood. That's a nice job keeping his balance in these conditions. A gain of about 5.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You gotta have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
Looking for his tight end on the Corner out. He's got it. They'll mark him down up at the 44-yard line. A pickup of 12 yards. First down, Giants. He'll try the right side with Scatterboot. He'll try to keep his footing, manages to work it ahead for a couple of yards.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
A throw left side, but it's incomplete.
When you look down the field, Mike, there's just really nobody creating any real separation. And instead, he tries to give one of his guys a 50-50 contested catch opportunity. But with the coverage as tight as it was, it just falls incomplete.
We're going to try to pick this up on 3rd and 8. Out of a shotgun. It's Dart. And that is incomplete.
And this passing game continues to come up short these last couple plays. That's 2 consecutive incompletions in a row. Now they're staring 4th down right in the face.
And he'll get a few yards back here on the return before being forced out of bounds.
At their own 24-yard line.
Boy, some bulk in the formation on that right side here for 1st and 10.
What's up? Yellow.
To throw, Purdy. That is incomplete. No way to force the football in there. Good coverage. It'll bring up 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 24-yard line.
They'll run the toss with McCaffrey. Room to run at the 35. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 45-yard line. A gain there of 23 yards. It's good for a Niners first down. On play action, here's Purdy. Oh, he's going to be followed up and taken down. They got him. A rookie out of Penn State, Abdul Carter, in there to drop back time. It's a loss of 7. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Purdy. They'll try to set up the screen to McCaffrey. We'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
That's a gain of 6. Brings up 3rd and 11.
3rd and 11. Throwing from the gun is Purdy. That's a slant to Ayuk. And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the first down mark.
Really nice timing on that slant route. You can tell the quarterback and the wide receiver are completely on the same page, and when executed at that level, it's virtually impossible to stop.
On 4th down, the Niners send out the veteran Thomas Morstead to punt. Look it up through the raindrops. No issue there, though. Fair catch, called for and taken successfully.
At their own 26-yard line.
The drive will begin with a run by Scatterboot. And he's shedding tackles left and right, winding his way play for a gain of 8. From the 34-yard line, here's 2nd and 2.
Let's go now.
The RPO, that one is complete, and he'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the first down. Giants football here to begin the second quarter, as they've got it with 1st and 10. Take this ahead to the 43-yard line. Michael Williams, the first-round pick, is there for the stop. They face 2nd down and 7.
Come on. Set. 19 Cardinals.
Operating from the gun, it's Dart. Throw right side, pulled in by Mitchell. And that's a first down. It will be a gain of 8.
Really nice job here by the quarterback, understanding what did he need to pick up a fresh set of downs. In this case, that underneath drag route was all it took. Get the ball into the hands of your receiver, pick up a first down.
On the give, it's Scottaboo. He'll be hauled down at about the 35-yard line. It's a gain of 12 there. That's good for a Giants first down.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Throwing. Dart. They try to work the screen with Scalaboo. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. They had the right play call. The screen goes for 15 and a first down.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
On first down, Dart. That one, it's on target, but it goes as an incompletion. Looked like he had that one in his grasp, but unable to hold on, and it will be 2nd down.
So the receiver does everything right, except for the most important part. He runs a nice route, creates great separation downfield, but now you just got to finish that thing off with a catch.
That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose, and it's going to force 3rd down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it, but I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
To the air once more is Dart. That's complete. It's Malik Neighbors.
And it seems like he just cut that route a little too short. He's got to get more depth on the initial stem, and that way he makes sure when he catches the ball, it's beyond the sticks.
Play clock down to 0. That's going to be a delay. The Giants field goal unit out on the field. And this will be from 42 yards out. This one started left and is not coming back. It's no good. And this will remain a scoreless game.
And this is where playing in the elements can really become a problem. These kickers practice all year in pretty much ideal conditions. So sometimes you got to approach these kicks a little bit different. He's just unable to connect.
Get set, get set.
He'll run with McCaffrey to start this drive. And this will wind up a Niners first down as he's up to the 45-yard line.
The best offensive play callers in the NFL, Mike, do a great job tying in their under-center run game, like we just saw here, with their under-center play action game. And the ability to make those two things look alike, man, it puts a lot of stress on the defense.
First and 10 for Purdy. And that ball incomplete. George Kittle was the intended target that time. And it'll bring up second down.
It's one of those balls where the quarterback wishes there was a string. The second it came out of his hand, he wished he could just pull it back because from the moment it left his hand, that looked like a sure interception. And the only reason it wasn't because the defender just flagged.
Get about 6 before he's taken down.
As a route runner, once you identify zone coverage like they were playing here, the key is find open space and stay in it. He did a nice job here because that was not a big hole. Quarterback had to put a little extra on that one, and they were able to make the completion.
Third and short. Purdy. And that one's incomplete. They really ratcheted up the coverage there. And they force fourth down. On comes Thomas Morstead. And he'll be looking for something better after that poor first punt. They'll start this on the ground with Scatterby. And he's going to have this one up near the 28. A gain of 14. Good for a quick first down.
Nice job by them getting the back to the perimeter. Then he's able to get outside, stick his foot in the ground, and then get vertical. Right down the numbers. Those are the type of runs this offense wants to see more of going forward.
2 minutes to play. Still searching for our first points of the half. We'll come back to MetLife Stadium after this.
Here we go, here we go. Back to 60, pass.
Here's Dart on first and 10. That ball flutters to the ground. It's incomplete. Unfortunate there wasn't a defender right there in the area. Could have been a turnover. Instead, it brings up second down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
Dart going to throw here on second down. The pressure gets there, and down he goes back inside the 20-yard line.
With the right personnel, the safety position is like the ultimate chess piece, right? You can put him in center field to play pass. You can bring him up and make him a pseudo linebacker, but you also can bring him on pressure, Mike, and that's what this guy does so well. The timing and the speed, he got there in a hurry.
Third and long, and Dart is going to throw. That's caught. It's Mitchell. He got a lot of what he needed, but just not enough. The mark is a couple of yards shy of the first down. And here comes fourth down. Here's Jamie Gillen on now, as he's on to punt for the second time. Now fair catch called, and he's going to take it out beyond the 25-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Purdy on first down. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
They'll try again here. Second and 10. Out of the gun. It's Purdy. And this is caught left sideline, but out of bounds, says the official. Incomplete. That ball a little late getting there. That's going to bring up third down.
Well, it's going to go down as an incompletion, but it wasn't from a lack of effort. I mean, he did everything in his power to try to get both feet in bounds. The pass just took him a little bit too close to the sideline, and he just wasn't able to save the play.
That is incomplete. Great work to get in there. Make things difficult defensively. And it sets up fourth down. Here's the punter now, as he is on to punt it away for San Francisco. And it'll be brought down. Short return. And they'll take over there.
44-yard line.
Here will use the first of their timeouts, as they'll stop it just a little bit over 30 seconds to go in this first half. We'll try again. It's second and 10. Out of the gun, here comes Dart. Huge mistake late in the half. It is intercepted. And he's going to give his offense a short field to work with as they look for their first points of the game.
The 46-yard line.
On first and 10, Purdy. That's caught by McCaffrey. The Niners will use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go until halftime. They'll break the huddle. It's second and 5. From the gun, it's Purdy. Pass caught by Pearsall. And he will have a first down, and they're in the field goal range now at the 30. Timeout 49ers. That is their second. And it'll come with 15 seconds to play in this first half. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. Out of the gun, here's Purdy. A throw left side there, not going to find the target. Incomplete.
There's a fine line between trusting your arm and having a little bit too much faith in your arm, right? I think this was one of those situations here, Mike, where there was nowhere to go with the ball. He tries to fit that one in there anyway, and he's lucky that it just falls incomplete.
Man in motion here is Jennings. Throwing again is Purdy. Crushed, it's incomplete. He did get the pass off, but he got drilled before he let it go.
The relationship between the pass rush and the pass coverage is critical. The better you rush the passer, the more pressure you can take off your coverage, and that's a great example why.
on third down. It's Purdy. That is going to be intercepted by Trent McDuffie. And the Giants are going to get the football at their own 23.
I've been around certain quarterbacks, Mike, that loved throwing the ball in the rain, and other quarterbacks who were very uncomfortable. It looks like this one kind of got out of his hand, a little wonky, and that ball gets away from you just enough. It's going to end up falling into the wrong hands and go the other way.
And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play. Well, nothing on the scoreboard in the first two quarters. Who can make the breakthrough? We are back underway. Quarter number 3. Scoreless game. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line.
23-yard line.
Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10. That's out quickly to Mitchell. Down the sideline. And he is out of bounds, but not until he's inside the 40-yard line. A big one there to start the second half. 39 yards.
At the 38-yard line.
Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. On the ground, it's Scalaboo. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
Brought down by Mike Delphinius. A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9. At the 37-yard line.
So, from the 37, here's 2nd and 9. Out of shotgun. It's Dart. A very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete.
I think he just rushed that decision just a little bit downfield. I mean, it's one thing to trust your guy to make a play in tight coverage, but I think if he was a little bit more patient in his progression, there was an easier throw out there that wouldn't make him have to throw such a tight window ball and put his receiver in a tight spot.
And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down. The Giants sending out their punter, as they'll say no to the long field goal and hope to pin them deep. And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback, and will come out to the 20-yard line. To throw on 1st down is Purdy. That's taken in by Jennings. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 40-yard line. Terrific start to this drive. Gain of 23 and a 1st down.
It's a gain of 23 yards. And a 49er 1st down.
A 1st down throw for Purdy. Over the middle to Ayuk, complete. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. 2 plays, 2 nice pickups to start the drive. This one a gain of 18.
It finally seems that this offense has found their rhythm after what's been a really slow first 2 quarters. They're hopeful that this series can be the spark. They continue to be efficient in the passing game and go finish this drive.
He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
He'll find his tight end, Kittle, on the right side. And he'll be taken down at the 25-yard line. Purdy to Kittle for the Niners, 1st down.
And if he's late with that throw, Mike, there's a really good chance a defender could have made a play on it. But he does a beautiful job. He puts the ball out in front of his shoulder, leads the receiver, and allows him to get upfield and pick up the first down.
Right back to Kittle. That's another one. Now they are in business inside the 15-yard line. These two in rhythm. 12 more yards and a first down.
It's a pretty simple read. It's man coverage. They run a little interference on the inside, and that makes it hard for the defender to stick with their man, and it leads to an easy pitch and catch.
Space getting tight here, down to the 13-yard line. They work first and 10. On the draw, here comes McCaffrey. And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's second down. Shotgun snap to Purdy. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver knew what was going on. That's incomplete. Brandon Ayuk, the intended receiver there. Third down coming up. Throwing from the gun is Purdy. And he's in. Jawan Jennings. Touchdown, San Francisco. That's the 5th touchdown for him on the year. Well, Greg, so much for calling a 0-0 shutout. Finally, we get somebody on the board here to start the second half.
Yeah, what was a defensive battle? And you have to think, if you're the defensive coordinators at halftime, you're feeling pretty good about your game plan, probably not making a lot of adjustments. I'll be interested to see now, after allowing that early score, do they continue with what we saw up to this point, or do they have some wrinkles that they can throw to now try to slow down this offense here in the second half?
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. From a yard deep, he's going to bring it out. And he will get back to only about his 20-yard line. That's where the drive will start.
The Giants take over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
On the give, Scatterboo. That's a nice job keeping his balance in these conditions. A gain of about 5.
And as of right now, they find themselves trailing at the moment, but it's certainly not because of the ground game. I mean, he's averaging over 4 yards per carry. Just hasn't been enough to overcome some of their shortcomings elsewhere.
From the 25, here's second down and 4.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
They'll go again with Scatterboo. And he'll get about 4 to the 29.
And while that run wasn't anything really to write home about, what it allows them to do, Mike, is keep everything in the playbook at their disposal. Third and short, now it's up to these coaches to dial up their best short yardage play and extend this drive.
Third and short. Here's Dart. And that is incomplete.
And another wasted drive here, Mike, and they start to add up. And coming out of halftime, you would think that they would make some adjustments to try to get some points on the scoreboard, but so far, looks like much of the same.
No movement from the punt team. They'll line up to go for it on 4th down. They'll go. It's Scatterboo. Oh, big hole left side. And they won't catch him. He'll go all the way. 70 yards. Touchdown, Giants.
Well, I love it, Mike. We're seeing so many teams nowadays as they approach midfield, even on their side of the 50, keeping their offense on the field on 4th down. And it's certainly a risk. It's certainly up there for debate. But in this case, big chance, big reward, and they come down with 6.
The extra point is good. The Giants will level things out at 7 apiece. So back to level after the touchdown. Time for the kickoff. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. The drive starts with a carry by McCaffrey. And he's going to be taken down on the other side of the 50-yard line. Can't ask for much more. 22 yards on the first play of the drive.
First down. A gain of 22 yards. And the 49er first down.
They'll go back to McCaffrey on first down. And this time they are ready for him. Thrown for a loss. And it's second down.
A loss of 2.
The key to great defensive line play is the get-off. When that ball moves, how fast can you get off the ball and get into the backfield? That's exactly what we saw here. Quick read, react, get off the block, take him down for a loss.
So, points at a premium. Defensive battle so far as we are through 3. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. On second down, Purdy. Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete.
He just stays on his primary read just a little bit too long. I think if he gets that ball to his check down a little bit quicker, not only is the ball completed, but I think there's some room to run. So, again, certain quarterbacks are better than others. The ability to process and eliminate targets quickly to move on to the next, that's a skill that really just comes from experience.
Ricky Pearsall, the intended receiver. And that'll set up 4th down. The 49ers out for the punt. Important punt here in this tie game late.
The Giants take over first and 10. At their own 20-yard
The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. Dart going to tap this one forward. And this will be a Giants first down. As he gets it up past the 30, they'll mark him at the 32.
And the Giants first down. First and 10 at the 32-yard line.
A play fake. Now Dart. This one batted away. Good coverage there. It's incomplete.
And at this stage of the game, it's both teams that are really seeing who can make the big play to swing the game in their favor. And this time, it's the defense. He's able to get his hands on it. Mike, I think they're lucky he wasn't able to get both hands on it because it could have been even a bigger play.
That'll be taken in by Scatterboo. They'll mark him down up at the 44-yard line. It's a pickup of 12. First down. Giants.
First down. First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Throwing again, Dart. Short pass taken in by the tight end.
The drag route is such a good way to get the ball early into the hands of your tight end and take some pressure off the quarterback and give him an easy completion. The size and the athleticism allows them to try to pick up more yards, but do it after the catch.
On second down, a run with Scatterboot. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it.
We've seen this back have his way with this defense all game long, Mike. He's up over 100 yards for the game, but this time the defense said, we've had enough. They sold out to stop him. They hold him to no gain.
On third down, here is Dart. This is intercepted. That's the linebacker, Fred Warner. And the Niners have excellent field position as they take over right at midfield. Unbalanced look here to the right side on first and 10. Throwing is Purdy. Now, a short one caught by Tonjes. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
Brings up second and 4 at the Giants' 44-yard line.
On second down, it's McCaffrey. And not much there. Good defense, held to no gain.
Well, this has been the story of the entire game, Mike. It's just how well this defense has played, particularly against the run. There has been nowhere to operate for this offense, and it continued here on this last play.
Third and short. Purdy. He finds his big receiver. That's Jennings. He had their lone touchdown of the game earlier, and he comes through with the catch and a first down in this spot.
First down. A gain of 15. First down,
Up the middle, here's McCaffrey. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more. They'll come up for second and 9. To throw is Purdy. That's going to be incomplete. Good work as the defender bodied his man up. Wouldn't allow the catch. It'll force third down.
And 9 yards to go.
Out of the gun. It's Purdy. Open man is Jennings. And he looks to be a bit short of the line. And that is going to bring up fourth down.
When you're willing to throw the ball short of the sticks on third down, you know what that tells you, Mike? The decision to go for it on fourth down has already been made. If you're able to pick it up with yards after the catch, great. But if not, it's a fourth and short, and you give yourself a realistic shot of converting on this fourth down.
Here we go. This is fourth down. They'll run for it. It's McCaffrey. And he's not going to get there. The defense was ready for it. And they stuff him on fourth down.
So this play by the middle linebacker is all about play recognition. Reminds me of a former teammate, Luke Kuechly. He knew the play before it was going to happen. Watch him. He diagnoses, he tracks the ball, and bang, makes a huge tackle, short of the yard to gain, forces the turnover on downs.
And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
A gain of a yard. Brings up second and 9.
Here's second and 9. Quick throw to Neighbors on the RPO. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up third down.
It's a gain of 4.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
They'll drop to throw. And that is incomplete.
That's a tough incompletion right there. Feels like that down was their only chance to extend this possession enough to end this game in regulation. I think the smart move here now is you have to punt this ball away. You cannot risk a fourth down failure and give your opponent a short field to get a chance to win it themselves.
And he's going to be brought down after a short return. And that's where his team will get possession of the football. This is 1st and 10.
Get set, get set. Watch out.
From the gun, it's Purdy. The connection made to Ayuk. And he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line. The Niners will use the first of their timeouts. And the clock will stop with 45 seconds left in the game.
First down, 49ers.
On 1st and 10, Purdy. That one incomplete. The defender right there to make the fight. And it's 2nd down.
Great job there defensively, separating the man from the ball. And this is the moments in the game where you need your best players to step up. And this guy's showing what he's capable of doing in the game's critical moment.
Get set.
A 2nd down throw here for Purdy. Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete.
The game is there for the taking. They control their own destiny, but this brings up a really big 3rd down here. But remember, they don't have to force it and push the ball past the sticks. Even if they come up short, they still have 4th down in their back pocket to try to extend this drive and see if they can pull out the win here late. I just don't like the look of this passing game, Mike. It just seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air. Truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, they're lucky it hasn't been even more.
Here's 1st down.
Get set. Watch out.
Here's McCaffrey. And that's good run support on the edge. Nice tackle out wide. It'll hold them to a gain of 2. Timeout 49ers. That is their 2nd. Clock will stop with an even 20 seconds to go. On the run, McCaffrey. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one. So, here's Eddie Pinheiro in a big spot. This a potential game winner. And the Giants here will use the first of their timeouts as they get it with 16 seconds remaining on the clock. This kick is good. And they take the lead in the final minute of this game.
And that's just got to be a great feeling over on that sideline, Mike. I mean, an excellent job by this offense to give yourself a chance to win it. And then this kick. I mean, what's left to be said? It was never in doubt, and it's going to lead this team to a victory.
And he stopped at 25. The drive will begin there. Here is 1st and 10. Out of the gun, here comes Dart. That is incomplete. So the task gets more difficult. Time for maybe 2 plays. That's it.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
That's out quickly to Mitchell. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 40-yard line.
As the saying goes, Mike, you need your big-time players to make big-time plays, and the moment doesn't get bigger than this. Find yourself down. A touchdown gives you a chance to win this thing in regulation, and I think they got a shot.
First and 10. Here we go. One final play. Now a deep ball for Mitchell. And that's going to be incomplete. The defense holds here in the final minute, and they're going to get out of here with a victory. So a win here for our visitors, the 49ers. They took this one down to the wire. Late field goal does the trick. Walk away with a victory. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olsen and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. With that, we say so long, everyone.